Of all the issues that financial officers look at, risk management is one that's getting increasing attention, increasing interest. Companies look at how they are seen in the marketplace. Reputational risk has become huge in a company like Microsoft, where our brand is so valuable. So we have to make sure that if it's if we're dealing with a telephone or a computer, or how our software operates, or how we store our customers' data, we have to be very careful that we are doing that in the utmost proper way, that we keep the integrity and availability of that information and those processes for them, because people depend upon us.
Risk management, I think, often falls to the senior financial executive to provide oversight and guidance to the board. Logically, in many organizations, it's the senior financial executive who really has the broad view of all of the operations of the organization and really is in a good position to support the initiatives that are necessary to address risk and to ensure that there are appropriate risk management processes, and also to be that voice between the board and the executive team.
Well, I think when we categorize and prioritize risks within our business, all of them have a significant financial impact. So I think that for a financial executive, understanding what those risks are and then having a perspective on both the budget and the spending of the organization, as well as capital infusions and understanding risks and a way to manage those risks through financial investment is absolutely critical. There's so many demands for capital within a business, and unless you have a context of the risk that the business is facing, going forward, it would be impossible to really prioritize the funding of those activities.
Well, inevitably, I think financial people have the discipline in order to manage large, complex facts. And we know that something will always go wrong, and we can count on something going wrong. The question is what and when. So financial executives have the best strategy and the best capability to set up defense mechanisms to mitigate against risk and to basically protect the company.
We have really brought a high degree of attention to risk management, including frequency, intensity, materiality, and all of senior management participates in it, as well as the board of directors of the company. So it's very critical, very high on the list.
The things that you can anticipate for risk, you can put in mitigants. Those that you can't fully mitigate against, you can buy insurance for. But then there are events that no one can predict. A giant earthquake in Japan with follow-up tsunamis that ends up affecting world markets, and the availability of goods and services. The best thing we can do to guard against those having more effect than they would is to have the flexibility through standby liquidity mainly that can get us through any short periods of time that have a lot of economic turmoil that was unpredictable.